What is up, everybody? MTmotoRIDER here. So I had a request to do kind of a follow-up video on the forward controls for the 1200 iron, so let's jump into it. So I had a subscriber reach out and post a comment asking me to kind of go over the forward controls a little more in depth. They were interested in how much rattle the forward controls have while the motor's running, if the paint and all has held up since I've had them, if there is any flex in the forward controls when you're putting weight on them, as well as how the bike handles with forward controls, how has it changed my riding style, and if it's comfortable or not. First, we'll look at how much rattle there is on both the shifter and brake side. Let's check it out. First, we'll check the rattle on the brake side. Now the shifter side. As far as the paint on the forward controls, I mean, they may have a few scuffs here and there because they have been used, but other than that, the paint looks pretty good on the shifter side. Same thing on this side. There's a few scuffs here and there, but nothing major, and the paint still looks pretty good. As far as the flex, I'm going to kind of put my foot up on the peg and try to push down on it, or put as much pressure on it as I can to see how much flex they have. Just like the other side, there's a little bit of flex, but I do not believe it's enough for anything to break or be damaged or anything like that. Especially if you're going down the road on this bike and you have both feet on the pegs and you put pressure on both pegs and lift yourself up to change your seating position or something like that. I don't think it has enough flex to really make a difference. Alright, we have seen how much both sides rattle, how much both sides flex, and how the paint looks on both sides since I've had them on here for a while. Now I'm going to go back inside and talk a little bit about the seating position and riding style and the comfort of these pegs. So we checked out all that stuff outside. As far as the riding style goes, the mid controls on the 1200 iron did have your knees up kind of high, as opposed to like my MT09 here, which it has mid controls as well, but my knees are a lot lower and a lot more comfortable. I did not like the mids on the 1200 because of how high my knees were. I also didn't care for having the mid controls with the mini ape hangers because that just felt weird to me. After I put the forward controls on, I was kind of able to lean back in the seat a little bit and stretch my legs out, and to me that is a lot more comfortable. Some people may not like that kind of riding position, but to me it's comfortable on a cruiser like that. Yeah, it's a whole lot more comfortable for me. Like I said, it may not be for everybody, but having the forward controls so I could stretch my legs out farther instead of having them, you know, bent up right underneath me, that is a whole lot more comfortable for me. I did use Loctite on everything. I recommend you use Loctite on all that stuff when you're installing it, just because the Sportster does rattle a lot. I mean, it is possible that a bolt could rattle loose. Well, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the forward control review for the 1200 iron. It's personal preference more than anything. If you like the mids, just stick with the mid controls. If you like the forward controls, you can always switch to forward controls. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Check out some of my other videos, get subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.